It's a long way to go to settle an argument. Just for my peace of mind, all right?
Well, nice view. And look. How weird. I'm sorry I doubted you, Chloe.
This Hoysala?
Hoysala. It's not a modern structure, so we're definitely on the right track. What?
I don't like it.
You don't like anything.
No. We've gone nearly 100 kilometers with no sign of a Sov.
Glass half full, maybe we got the jump on them.
Unlikely.
I'll find the Tusk. A Sov's on you.
Understood. Meet you back at the car.
Yep. Amazing landscape.
What's up, ladies and gents? Tinker230 here. I hope everyone's having a great day. So, welcome back to Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, as we explore yet another uncharted jungle. Another lush and beautiful jungle, also treacherous, as you will see.
Come on! Whoa!
My tree bridge fell. Can you make it cross? Working on it. I'm fine, by the way.
I honestly did not expect that to happen. Because didn't they walk across that tree previously to get up to that viewpoint? I don't know. I guess however heavy Chloe is, it was just enough to make that tree fall. So it's really cool seeing the
Yep. Still here. Great. Just checking.
it's cool seeing the grappling hook again, because I really love that aspect of
Yeah, give me your hand.
I'm good, actually.
Okay.
of Uncharted 4. I was actually
Nope.
I don't mind.
I do. It's a control thing.
Sure.
I was actually trying to lend her my hand.
Let's just enjoy the serenity, shall we?
Got a dumb question.
So much for that.
How do you know the Tusk is still there?
It would have turned up in a museum or something by now, right? Plus, I haven't seen any Hoysala exhibitions.
I've never even heard of the Hoysala before this job.
Yeah, well, that's the fault of their last king, really. Young, reckless, flaunted his empire's wealth, built a new capital to house the Tusk, and then led the Persians right to their doorstep.
And now us?
And now, us. Hey, look! Flamingo convention.
I really didn't want to disturb him, but we had to go down to this little shallow pond.
Refreshing.
Could have warned me.
Oh, where's the fun in that? So, quite nice to be outdoors, isn't it? Away from the city.
Quieter. You come back here often?
No, not really.
Oil up ahead. Slow down.
Oh, look at this. Hoysala ruins.
Can we get through that gate?
I'll check it out. The old capitals.
What have we got?
Halabadu and Balur.
I thought these were Ganesh and Shiva.
Someone's been paying attention. Ganesh was the guardian of Halabadu, the newer of the Hoysala capitals. Shiva was the guardian of the former capital, Balur.
Well, the stonework is beautiful. But this isn't much of a defensive wall.
Sculptor's quarters, by the look of it. We're still on the outskirts.
Didn't take you for an archaeologist.
That would be my dad, actually. I'm just a thief, remember? Hey, is the rental equipped with a winch?
Looks that way.
Great. That'll make short work of these gates.
What, you're just going to pull them down?
That's the plan, unless you brought dynamite.
This is your gig.
Take that as a no.
So I'm glad the winch is back. The winch is awesome. Also, Nuke ML got a comment from him, and he said that it's cool if I talk a little bit more because he wanted to hear all the thoughts that were going in my head.
That should do the trick.
Frazer, move! It's an ambush!
Shit! Take cover!
Yeah, thoughts going in my head right now is, oh shit. I was wondering, since Chloe is in cover, why did they aim at her instead of Nadine? I mean, she's not out of cover, and I'm assuming that they're okay with taking out their fellow soldiers, I guess.
Okay, we're clear.
So this is prime opportunity to loot some weapons, get some rifles in the mix instead of just using a pistol. Even though the pistols in this game, they're pretty accurate and they're not too bad. I actually like using them and using the rifles for stronger enemies.
That wall looks fragile.
So if I didn't go up here and check out what was going on and throw a grenade at that fragile wall, I honestly didn't think there would be treasure in there.
Everything okay up there? Yep, all good. I found the Tusk of Ganesh, by the way. We're done.
You know, when I heard that the first time, I was like, that.
Right. Where were we?
You were about to pull down an ancient gate.
Yeah, I was.
Like, that was awesome.
And there we go. You're awfully quiet.
I'm just surprised is all. Figured you'd be more of a leave no trace type when it comes to Indian ruins.
Sentimentality in this line of work? Get you killed.
Whoa!
What? They're just large flying rodents.
Actually, no, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
They're closer to primates and lemurs.
Okay, well, I'll look it up. Go, 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 go!
So I remember this from Uncharted 4. Since the mud is obviously
There
slick,
we go.
the Jeep can't climb, you gotta find the rocks for traction. And the first time I did it, I was like, man, I don't remember what I'm supposed to do, and I just kept getting twisted around until Nadine actually said, use the rocks for traction, and I'm like, oh, duh. It's like, I forgot that was a thing. I'll stop. Okay.
A solve.
Well spotted.
Shit. He's brought a whole battalion with him. Might even be more inside already.
Hey, I'm flattered that he's taking us so seriously.
We need to get through that gate.
All right, we'll slow down. Gotta take care of these jokers first.
You have a plan?
Yeah. Sure.
So my plan was just get out of the vehicle and stealth the crap out of these guys while I spam the mark button, which is L3. It's like in any general direction, I was like aiming, thinking where the bad guys are. Just press L3. And it worked. There doesn't even really seem to be like a distance factored into there. As long as there's like enemies in that, I guess, technically cone, wherever Chloe's aiming, bad guys will be marked. So I figured the right side would be the best spot to take out some bad guys, because the left I saw a couple of guys walking down by the waterfalls, like those two markers together, and it doesn't look like they split. So I figured I'd head right and then take out the tower guys first and the guy below him afterward. I actually almost got caught there. But sometimes, you know, you can risk it a little bit if you think you got enough time to get into cover. So I'm trying to keep an eye on both of these guys. Since, you know, we're using widescreen now, so got guy on the left, got guy on the right. My instinct says wait for the dude on the left in the tower, because obviously he has a height advantage. Wait for him to turn around so I can get this guy. And this is where I strike. And I'm glad he doesn't have peripheral vision. I probably should have picked up the grenade there, but I'll start picking up more as the game goes along. This was perfect because this guy came down a third dude. He didn't see me as Chloe snapped the shit out of that guy's neck. I mean, you saw his head, it just totally went sideways. So now we got 3 guys taken care of. There's one dude in the truck. He kind of moves around, but he mostly kind of stays in this position. So at this point I'm like, maybe let's not try to get that guy first. Let's get him towards the end. So I'm still continuing looking around. I think my next target will be that guy in the next tower. So I decide to head up here. Get some grenades. And, you know, I'm slowly peering into that little corner on the left of the screen, wondering where this guy's gonna go. So he's peering over on this side, facing the guy with the truck. So I was like, no, this isn't the best place or the best time to actually head over there. So I had to move a little bit because he was facing my direction. So I figured after this, once he turns around, I'll use the grappling hook, swing over there, and then take him out. So that's the plan. Of course the plan doesn't go right, because the guy decides to drop down. If he stayed like he did those other 2 times when he patrolled around this tower, I would have got him.
Work with the boss one. Happened before my time. The way he talks about her, his wife would not like it. I've seen her. You blame him? I suppose not. They say she's a formidable fighter. You won't be ridiculous. The bitch gets near me, I'll put her down for sure.
It's always ironic when somebody says he's gonna do something, and then it's just he's the one who gets put down, and now he's dead. These are my favorite takedowns, the aerials. I love that animation, and I think it's part anticipation too. It's like right when like Chloe swings that fist on the guy as he drops. I don't know, there's just something momentous about it that I like. I mean, that was even awesome because the guy's like head got smashed into the water. Alright, so we got 2 guys left. I'm gonna aim for the guy in the truck now. And he actually has a prize that is kind of valuable. But you'll see. Like, it helps out in certain situations, but the game doesn't give it to you often. And it's inside this chest, this cargo container. And it is what the game says, a silenced pistol. So this is pretty cool, because as long as you get headshots with this, I always try to count with bullets. I'm like, 17 shots, that should be 17 headshots. It'll be a little tougher against those guys with the helmets, but I think most of the time, unless you're like in a panic, which will happen with this in the game, because there's times where I missed headshots, which you will see. This time I won't miss, but the other times when you do miss, you tend to use up all the bullets, or at least most of them. I at least wanted to get through this first for the...
I think that's it.
That's the way to do it. Look at work.
I at least wanted to get through this first stealth section without being seen.
I'll get the gate open. Bring the car round?
Sure.
Thank you.
And I'm happy about that, so... I pride myself on good stealth. But obviously,
This looks to be it.
stealth is some trial and error, so... Eventually you're gonna get caught. But it's how you deal with it.
Sesame. Okay, bring her up.
Like what brings the drama into the gameplay. So now we're past the gate. Currently we're like on the outskirts of the Western Ghats.
Right. Back to shotgun.
I'm perfectly capable of driving, you know.
I'm sure you are, honey. I just prefer to.
Just checking around, see if there's any treasure. I didn't see anything shining, but there could have been some in the corner that I didn't even actually get to see. But yeah, check out this view.
It's a lot of ground to cover.
True, but unlike your boy Asav, we've got an advantage.
The 3 symbols.
Let's have a look at the map. Okay, let's see. We are right about here. I can mark it up as we go.
It's a pretty big area, and there's a lot to explore here. And we'll begin to do that in the next episode.
Check out that tower.
Bet you could get the lay of the land from the top.
Maybe.
Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode of Uncharted The Lost Legacy. If y'all made it this far, thanks for watching. And as always, take care, and Tinker230 out. Alright, Charles. Game on, everybody, and keep smiling.